สวัสดีค่ะน้องๆแฟนเพจ Journey Education นะคะวันนี้พี่เอมมี่นะคะจาก Journey Education นะคะจะพาน้องๆบินไปที่เยอรมันกันนะคะวันนี้นะคะเราได้รับเกียรตินะคะจากตัวแทนของสถาบันการศึกษาชื่อดังนะคะที่เยอรมันนะคะSRH นะคะ University นะคะแล้วก็ตัวแทนของมหาวิทยาลัยนะคะคุณลีโอนะคะจะมาให้ข้อมูลน้องๆนะคะเกี่ยวกับตัวมหาลัยนะคะคอร์สเรียน ค่าเรียนการใช้ชีวิตแล้วก็หลายๆอย่างนะคะที่เยอรมันกันนะคะเดี๋ยวเรามาพบเจอกับคุณลีโอกันค่ะ Hi ลีโอ
Oh, hello, Amy.
Hi,
Nice to
how
meet
are
you.
you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today and thank you for share information to our student. Okay.
No, no, no problem.
First of all, would you like to introduce yourself first?
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. So my name is Leo. I'm from Malaysia, and today I'm representing SRH University in Germany.
Okay, and okay, maybe we should start with you introduce the university, the course, and everything about the university to our student.
Okay, no problem. Let me start by sharing my screen.
Thank you.
Do you see my presentation?
Yes,
Okay,
all
great.
clear.
So yeah, I'll reintroduce myself. Hi, everyone. My name is Leo. I'm from SRH University, a university in Germany. Okay. So what you see in our background, it's our most popular campus, our campus in Berlin, also known as one of the most aesthetic campus in Germany at the moment. Okay. So more than 50% of our students, when they apply to SRH, they tend to come for our campus in Berlin. Again, what you see in the background. So the good news is, other than Berlin, if you do not wish to study there, we have 10 other different options where you can choose from. So other than Berlin, we also have a campus in Hamburg, Hamm, Cologne, Leipzig, Gera, Dresden, Heidelberg, Stuttgart, Fürth, and in October last year, we launched our 11th campus in Munich. So with 11 different campuses throughout Germany, this makes us one of the biggest university group, as well as one of the biggest English taught university. Now we have two main campus. The first main campus is located in Heidelberg. This is where we founded SRH in 1969. And then in 2024, we built a new Berlin campus in October 2024. And ever since then, it became our most popular campus. Now, of course, with so many different campuses throughout Germany, naturally, we also have many different programs. So we have over 200 different programs under four different faculties. Okay, so the first one will be the School of Business and Law. So everything that you see here, they're fully conducted in English. Okay, and we provide for both the bachelor's program, the MBA programs, and the master's program. Actually, three things. So I'm just going to skim through the programs that we have. Um, yeah. So right here we have the International Business Administration, Law, Politics and Economics, Digital Marketing, Finance, Entrepreneurship and Startup, Healthcare and Hospitality, International Management, Digital Transformation, Supply Chain, Real Estate, and the MBA program. This category will be our second most popular category. The most popular category will be the School of Technology and Architecture. So right here we have Applied Mechatronic Systems, Architecture, Mobility and Automotive, Big Data and AI, Computer Science and IT, Cybersecurity, Electrical and Mechanical Engineering, Sustainable Battery Production, Robotics, International Business and Engineering, Renewable Energy, Water and Waste Management, and Smart Building Technologies. So, um, the two most popular programs here would be the Computer Science and IT program, or else the Electrical and Mechanical Engineering. Okay. Right. So the third category, the School of Health Science and Psychology, is not very popular because most of the programs here, unfortunately, are only conducted in German. So whatever that you see bracket in DE, they're only in German. And we require at least a C1 in German. The two English programs, however, that we have are the Masters in Music Therapy and Masters in Dance Movement Therapy. Okay. Sorry, don't know why the right button is not working. Okay, so the last category, the scope of arts, information, and media. So this category is very popular, of course, typically in East Asia, for example, in South Korea, in Japan, in Taiwan, it is extremely popular. Yeah, but of course, if you're interested in creative programs, you can look into this category. So we have the advertising and brand design, we have applied data science and analytics, film and television. We have approximately 5 or 6 music programs, photography and illustration, strategy and social design, user experience design, virtual reality and game design, and web development. Okay, so as you can see, we have tons of different campuses and a ton of different programs, which means if you want to study a particular program in Germany, we'll most likely have the programs that you're looking for. And if you're looking to study in a particular city in Germany, SRH will also most likely have the city that you want to study in. So yeah, it's a pretty broad scope. Now, other than that, we have our own foundation together with Navitas. So we have a foundation in business, we have a foundation in creative studies, and we have a foundation in engineering and IT. It is currently located in 3 locations only. The first one in Heidelberg, the second one in Berlin, and then the newest one this October 2026 will be in Munich. The program is only for 2 semesters, or in average, is around 1 year only. So let's look at the entry requirements for Myanmar and for Thailand following. Okay, so for Myanmar students, we have 2 different pathways. One is through the bachelor's pathway, and one is through the foundation pathway. For both pathways, we will need you to finish your matriculation exam. Okay, now the difference would be with the old system, you will need to score at least 85%. Okay, to qualify directly into the bachelor's program, while the new system, you need to score at least 67% to qualify for direct entry. Now, if you score below 85% and above 60% for the old system, you will need to score at least 60%, while with the new system, you need to pass, which is like 50%. Okay. The next thing, of course, would be the English requirement. You need to score at least an IELTS of 6.5 for bachelor's entry. And for the foundation, you need an IELTS of 5.0 equivalent. And right here with Thai students, okay, for both pathways, we need at least a Matayom 6, or else you need to score at least a 2.8 or 67%, along with an IELTS of 6.5 for direct entry. Okay, and if you score anything below that, 50% or else a 2.0, with an IELTS of 5.0, you need to enroll via the foundation entry. Okay. In case you're taking GED, okay, so in case you only have GED on its own, we also have GED for the foundation entry directly. So you need to score at least 580 points overall with an English requirement of an IELTS of 5.0. So there is no bachelor's pathway for GED students. Okay, so other than that, we have other accepted English qualifications such as OSSD, OSMAT, IB, and A levels. So with OSSD, if you score 65%, you can enroll directly into the bachelor's program, while if you score below 65% and above 50%, you will need to enroll through the foundation. Okay, with IB, you need at least 28 points for direct entry and 24 points for foundation entry. While for A levels, you need 3 A levels C for bachelor's entry and 3 A levels E for foundation entry. Now we have other English qualifications as well that we accept other than IELTS and Duolingo. We also accept TOEFL, PTE. In case you have IGCSE, we have no entry pathway for IGCSE. However, if you have IGCSE, we will be able to waive your English, A levels, and IB. Okay. So please also take note that the bachelor's and the master's has the same entry requirement. Now, the third thing to take note is this. In case you have completed your bachelor's degree from the UK, Australia, US, Canada, Ireland, one of these English-speaking countries, we will also be able to waive your English, so that you do not need to take any of this as well. Okay, some facts and figures. Our bachelor's program is 6 to 7 semesters. Please take note that 1 semester is equivalent to 6 months, which means 1 year, that's 2 semesters. So again, the bachelor's program is 6 to 7 semesters, which means 3 to 3.5 years. The master's is 4 semesters. So 2 years, and the MBA is 3 semesters. So 1.5 year. For 90% of the programs that we have, you're required to do an internship. So you can either do your internship in Germany or else outside of Germany upon our approval. All right. Now, as you know, to study with SRH, we require 0 German. Okay, so absolutely 0 is completely fine. However, during your time in Germany, we do provide you free German classes up to B2. So in case you do not understand the terms, we have A1, which is the lowest level, and then we have A2, B1, B2, and then we also have C1 and C2. However, we only provide up to B2, and this is important, especially if you want to secure a part-time job in Germany easily. If you want to secure your permanent residence rights in Germany, and more importantly, of course, if you want to secure a job in Germany after graduation, we will encourage you to take our free German classes. It is not mandatory to take, it is optional for you to take. Okay. Now we have 2 intakes for foundation, one in January and one in October. And then as for the undergraduate and postgraduate, we have 2 intakes as well, one in April and one in October. The application closes 2 weeks before the start of intake. So, for example, if you want to apply for the October intake, we will close the application by 15th of September. And if you want to apply for the April intake, we'll close the applications by March. Okay. The application and visa process time will take around, well, in most cases, the visa is around 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so let's look at the tuition fees. Now, assuming if a student needs to go through the foundation program, which is only like 5%, more or less, the total tuition fees will cost 11,800 euros. Now, if they're coming for the bachelor's program, it will cost around 35,000 euros in average. The master's is around 25,000 euros in average, and the MBA is around 22,000 euros in average. Okay, 2 things to take note. Number one, typically, SRH, we will allow you to pay your tuition fees every semester. Okay, so basically every 6 months. However, please take note that the German embassy sometimes will require you to pay the tuition fees for 1 year. So for certain cases, for example, if you're coming from Myanmar, the German embassy will require you to pay a 1 year tuition fees. Okay. Number two, scholarship. So we also provide a scholarship of between 0, 10, 20, or 30% only for the bachelor's program, the master's program, and the MBA program from the first year onwards. Okay, it is merit-based, meaning that we will look into your GPA, your English, and your overall profile. Okay, so at the end, it is to assess on a case-to-case basis. Okay, great. So, enrollment documents, what we need, even if you're coming for the master's program or the MBA program, we will also need you to submit your high school transcript, high school certificate, CV, passport, proof of English proficiency, and personal statement. Now, if you're coming for the MBA and the master's program as well, we'll need you to have your bachelor's degree from an accredited university and 2 years of working experience if you're coming for the MBA program. Okay, so there are numerous benefits of studying in Germany. However, I like to highlight the 4 main points. Number one, you will be allowed to work up to 20 hours a week, part-time job legally, and you can earn between 13, it's actually 13, so between 13 to 15 euros an hour, or in average, you can earn around 250 euros a week. This is important to know why. Because of the cost of living in Germany. Accommodation costs between 5 to 800 euros a month. However, most students pay around 5 to 600 euros a month. Meals is around 4 to 500 euros a month, and for everything else is around 150 euros a month. The health insurance is paid beforehand when you apply for the visa, which means the total expenses per month is around 1,000 to 1,500 euros, which also means that the average cost of living is around 1,200 to 1,300 euros a month. while the German government believes that it is around 1,000 euros a month. So where I'm getting at is that by just working 20 hours a week, 14 euros an hour, you will be able to cover at least 90% of your living expenses during your time in Germany. Okay. So point number two, the internship opportunities. Most companies pay around 1,000 to 1,800 euros a month, which, however, most of the students, when they do their internship, they will earn around 1,500 euros a month. So yes, it will also be able to cover your living expenses on a monthly basis. The third and the fourth would be the biggest selling point for Germany. So once you've graduated from your bachelor's program, your master's program, or your MBA program, you'll be entitled for a job seeking visa of 18 months. So please take note that this is a job seeking visa, meaning that you will have 18 months to look for a job. Now, once you found a job, for example, if the work contract is for 2 years, for 3 years, for 5 years, you can get a work contract accordingly. So whether it's 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years. Okay. And after working in Germany for 2 years, you can also apply for the permanent residence. And after residing in Germany for 5 years, you can also apply for the citizenship. Term and condition apply, of course. So this is basically the whole beautiful package that Germany offers. Number one, a highly regulated education system, as well as uh, an affordable tuition fees. Number two would be a part-time job opportunities, career opportunities, or internship opportunities. And more importantly is that every day in Germany is also a day closer into getting your permanent resident rights, as well as your citizenship rights. So accommodations. The bad news is that for most cases, you will need to look for your own accommodations. Okay. However, of course, you can reach out to Journey Education, where they will be able to assist you for your accommodations as well. There is only one campus where SRH we have our own accommodation, which is our campus in Heidelberg. Other than that, we have in other cities we have accommodations partners that we work together with, where we can also give you some recommendations. So our campuses and their courses. This is some pictures that's taken by me. What you see in the background, this will be our campus in Heidelberg. And then right here, we have our campus in Berlin. So yeah, it's a really nice campus. Of course, if you have a chance to come to Berlin to view our campus, let me know. I can also arrange a campus tour for you. Right here, we have our campus on the top right, we have our campus in Hamburg, but not only that, it also represents our medium-sized campus like Leipzig, like Munich. It all has a similar kind of layout. Again, with our campus in Berlin, it's a 5-story building with studios intact depending on the programs that you're applying for. And yeah, so campus in Heidelberg. So as you know, we have so many different campuses and so many different programs. Please take note that different campus has different programs, and also the same programs are provided in different campus. So yeah, it's always good to reach out to Journey Education to just find out whether this program is available in certain campuses that you are interested in. So Berlin basically is our most popular campus where we have almost everything from business management to user experience to music, computer science, and to engineering programs. Okay. Now, in case you're interested for the master's program, we have a larger range of specialization for the engineering programs, for film programs, and Berlin campus is the only campus for the MBA program. Our campus in Dresden is a hospitality school, so we have a hospitality management program, we have healthcare management program, and we have international business and leadership. Right here, we have the Hamburg campus, just a business school. Munich campus, our newest campus, it's basically a small reflection of our Berlin campus where it covers almost everything as well. Our campus in Heidelberg, our campus in Leipzig, Cologne, Stuttgart, Perth, and so on. So this is how the admission process is going to be like. Number one, of course, you reach out to our partners, which is Journey Education. where they will submit your application into our portal. And within 5 to 10 working days, you will be invited for an interview, and of course, your documents will be reviewed as well. Once that is done, we will issue you a study contract, or of course, known as the study offer letter. Now, in order for you to accept the study contract, you will need to sign the contract and pay a one-time enrollment fees of €1,000 to confirm your seat. Okay, and once that is done, we will issue you the acceptance letter, and students can begin their visa preparation. Now, for the visa preparation, of course, it's pretty straightforward, just like any other country. However, there is one document that stands out for Germany, which is the block account. Okay, so how does the block account works? You will need to reach out to one of these providers, whether it's Express, whether it's Finiba, or whether it's Curriculum. You will need to top deposit around €12,000 into the account. Okay, and then of course you get your legal documents. Then during your time in Germany, you can withdraw up to €1,000 every month from the block account. So let me re-explain one more time. So you need to open an account with one of these block account provider, put in €12,000 into this account, and every month you will be allowed to withdraw up to €1,000 maximum, basically to pay off your rent, to pay for your food, your utilities, and so on. Okay. So the reason why Germany does this is number one, of course, to show financial stability, and number two, they want to make sure that you'll be able to cover your living expenses on a monthly basis. Thank you very much. So I am done. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you so much, Leo. Thank you a
No
lot
problem.
for your information. That's very useful for our student. And I
You're
just
welcome.
have a little bit quick question. Just some question. First of all, about the internship, as you mentioned, like many because SRH provide the internship for the student. Is that only for some course, or all of them have the internship opportunity?
So most of the courses has an internship. Above 90% of our programs consist of an internship.
Okay, and this university will help to find the
So we
internship.
will assist the student with placement. So of course we host like Korean nights and all that stuff. However, we are not entirely responsible for placements. So we will just
Understand.
assist you, but we don't exactly place you.
Okay, but during the internship, do they get paid for the salary, or is
Yes.
non-paid?
So in average, the companies are allowed to pay you between 1,000 to 1,800 euros a month.
Okay,
However, most of our students, they get paid at least 1,500 euros a month.
okay, as you mentioned in the slide, right? So
Yes.
is that separate from the part-time work that they allow to work, or is include like count the hour?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Is the internship include with the part-time job that they allow to work like 20 hours per
Oh
week?
no, they're not
It's
allowed to.
separate.
So no, it's separate.
It's separate, right?
Yeah, so at least legally they're not allowed to work part-time job during their internship.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So,
fun fact, of course, I didn't mention this just now, but the internship during semester's break, they are also allowed to work up to 40 hours a week.
okay. That's good to know.
Yep.
And in topic about scholarship, as is 0 until 30%, and mostly for bachelor, right?
For bachelor's, for the master's program, and for the MBA program. Yeah,
Every
so it
program.
doesn't include, there is no scholarship for the foundation program.
I see. But if only first year or during the whole course?
So the scholarship that they apply for will only be for the first year. However, if they want scholarship again for the second year and the following years, they will need to reapply. And
I
this time
see.
it will be based on the performance when they are in SRH.
Okay. And for the first time, is it automatically considered by the university based on the performance, the GPA,
No, they will
IELTS?
need to be nominated. So what they will need to
Um,
do, of course, they will need to make a request via Journey Education, and
yes.
then you will need to inform our admission team, and we will need to assess based on the GPA, English, and of course their overall profile.
Yes.
Then we would then make a decision whether the student will get nothing, 10%, 20, or 30%.
Okay. Thank you so much for your
Mhm.
information.
No problem.
And can I touch a little bit about the visa?
Yes, of course. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. As you say, like, we're gonna use a block account, right? And then the student will allow to withdraw, like, let's say, like 1,000 euro per month. Is the student have to withdraw by themselves, or is automatically like transfer from the block bank to their
Oh no, they
bank?
can just withdraw from their block account directly.
Okay, they have to withdraw, right?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
that's okay. Thank you so much for your information. I think so far is pretty much cover everything and seem like their working part-time job can cover most of their living expense like accommodation and food and everything, at least 90% as you mentioned.
Yeah,
So that's pretty
exactly.
good as like that very good opportunity. And after complete the study, they also have more opportunity for work visa and everything.
Yeah, so basically, SRH or even Germany offers everything that the student are always looking for, and affordable
Mhm.
tuition fees.
Yes,
Yeah, of course, whether they can make money during the time of their studies, right?
yes.
And of course, post-graduation opportunities. Can they get a job? Can they stay back in the country? Uh, yeah, that's basically what the three things the students are always looking for.
Okay. And okay, we like at the end of the session, would you like to say anything to our student, either because welcome for all nationality, like if the student in Thailand, like if they apply to journey education, you welcome for all nationality, right? Like the
Yeah, of
school.
course. So I would recommend journey education because so far we have received 100% visa success rate, and the process has been seamless with journey education. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you so much and looking forward to see you again next session.
Yep, thank you too.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
สำหรับน้องๆคนไหนนะคะที่อยากไปเรียน SRH University นะคะที่เยอรมนีนะคะซึ่งมีถึง11แคมปัสให้น้องๆเลือกนะคะหลักสูตรภาษาอังกฤษด้วยแต่เขาก็ยังมีหลักสูตรเยอรมันให้น้องๆเลือกเช่นกันนะคะก็ยังไงอยากไปนะคะให้ติดต่อพี่ๆ Journey Education ได้เลยนะคะตามไลน์ที่ให้ไว้นะคะก็ทาง Journey Education นะคะสมัครให้ฟรีแนะนำคอร์สให้นะคะแล้วก็ยื่นวีซ่าให้นะคะจดทั้งหมดนะคะทั้งโปรเซสแล้วก็ดูแลน้องๆจนเรียนจบเนี่ยเราไม่มีค่าบริการนะคะอยากจะย้ำไว้นิดนึงก็อยากให้น้องๆนะคะติดต่อกันมาเยอะๆนะคะพี่ๆเราพร้อมให้บริการค่ะ
Hi everyone, my name is Amar and welcome to SRH Campus Berlin. Today we're going to give you a campus tour where I'm going to show you some of our three main buildings, the shed, and two behind me, the hall and the cube. At SRH Berlin we have 5 main schools: the School of Art, Information and Media, Technology and Architecture, Health, Education and Social Sciences, the School of Psychology, and the School of Business and Law. So come on, let me show you some of our special facilities. And now I'm going to show you the cube. It will be the first building you see when you walk onto campus, and I guess, you know, it looks like a cube. Here we are in the top of the cube where you'll find our library. Here you'll have a huge collection of books, also in digital format, so you can access them pretty much at any time. On the left side of the library, you'll also find a study space where you can write your thesis, maybe meet with your colleagues to study. Below this floor, we have seminar rooms. And then below that, we have our huge live concert and event space where you can host performances, exhibitions, conferences, and sometimes we also rent it out to partners where you can have events. Right now, there's an event with a partner, but we have to be quiet. So to the left of me, actually your right, is the hall. Here we have some seminar rooms, and the best part, a huge restaurant on the bottom floor with some indoor-outdoor spaces, super nice place to be entertained in the summertime, grab a beer, grab some food. And yeah, enjoy your time. And here's the shed. This is our main building where you'll find most of our seminar rooms. Here, as you walk in, you'll be greeted by the welcome desk where you can ask any questions you need regarding your career services, maybe your schedules. Behind me is our cafeteria or cafe. You can get a coffee, wait for your classes. And in this building, we have most of our purpose-built seminar rooms. So that includes all our technical labs, film studios, and anywhere that you'll probably be studying when you're here at SRH. Yeah, I can show you, come on. Here at SRH, we have many purpose-built labs, whether it be from our water lab or robotics lab or tinker lab, here even our automotive lab, where you'll be able to create and design the technology of the future. This is one of our tinker labs where students are able to put some of the things that they've learned into practice, whether that be from photovoltaics, robotics, hydroelectric pumps, you name it. Here behind the only orange doors in the shed, you'll find the media technology. Here you can rent all the equipment that you might need for your photo, video, or music production. And also here you can reserve one of our specialist studios, which I'll show you right now. And here right next to the media technology, we have our 3 studios. On my right is our video studio, on our left is our hybrid studio, and here you're standing in the photo studio. It's fully state-of-the-art, all the lighting, all the sound, all the equipment is ready and available for you to imagine any project you have. Here you have a huge infinity wall in all the studios, so you can really make it your own. And in this slice of the shed, you'll find all your sound labs, your control rooms, where you can do all your mixing, your slicing, your editing, and professors can also teach in studios that are designed in special ways for editing and also showing your projects. Over in the cube, we have our performance stage and exhibition space, but also here in the shed, we have our small stage where students can practice before they get ready for the big stage. You've seen some of our specialist labs, and now here we have a more classical example of a seminar room that possibly our business students might be able to utilize during their classroom sessions. The campus is designed with sustainability in mind, so that means we have these huge atriums that bring light from the outside in, and it offers a space for a little bit of relaxation. Downstairs, you saw some of our purpose-built seminar labs and rooms. And here on the 5th floor, you have my personal favorite space, the community space, where students can hang out, relax, and even take a load off on one of these awesome bean bags. And here on the right and left side, you have great views of Neukölln. And we also use this space for events. Here at SRH, you're never alone. On the 1st floor, here you'll be able to find our service hub. We'll always be able to find a member of one of our staffs from the career office to the international office or even the language department when you Deutsch lernen willst. And that way, you'll always be able to have someone help you with whatever support you need. Here we are on the 5th floor at the end of our tour. I hope you have a good idea of what it's like to study here at SRH as a student. If you want more information, you can go ahead and check out our website and the link below, or you can come to one of our open campus days. We're right next to the Sonnenallee S-Bahn right behind me.